Check this out.
All right, so on to part 2. Let's get into it. Rolling up my sleeves, I'm about to really get to work, right? Anyway, moving on. What I told y'all, what I got back in September were these 2 mangas called Say I Love You, and I am absolutely in love with Say I Love You. So when I purchased them originally from the store, they didn't have volume 3, so I had to order it. So it finally came in. And so I got 3 and 4 of Say I Love You. I've already read volume 3. I'm probably gonna have volume 4 read tonight. And I just love this series so much. It's so romantic. It is just so real. And I've said so many times that you just so gotta believe me. It really is an enjoyable read. I love this manga series. I don't read too many mangas. I will probably remedy that next year. But I do love these. Say I Love You. This next book was extremely highly anticipated for me this year. Sorry, my excitement is rumbling. And I have not finished it. You would not believe how upset I was that I did not get this book the day it came out. But I haven't read it, and I don't know why it's not finished, but it will get finished. And that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. I read all of them but this one. I gotta get it read. And it is a very interesting how she started off this book. It's not what I expected, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get it read. If you read it, let me know. I'm super interested in how if you've already finished it, let me know. If you haven't finished it, tell me what you're liking about it so far, but don't spoil it for me. I'm not that far, as you can see. All right, these next book I got actually at a library sale. And I just felt like I was everything. I was like, yeah, steal. And so I'm super excited to talk about these books. One of them, I'm not sure how it's going to come about. I'm probably not going to read until 2016, so I won't be able to tell you anything about it. But the first book is The Liam by Tatiana Vila. If you read this, please tell me, because I really want to know if this book is good. I really know nothing about this book. It's absolutely a mystery to me. But it reminded me so much of my favorite series right now. And that is the Luck series, where a girl moves into a new town and she meets some interesting neighbors, and they happen to be aliens. And, you know, love will ensue, because it always does. So I really am looking forward to reading this. It says it's book 1. It's a trilogy. So if I really like this one, I will go on with the rest of the series. But if not, then I guess we'll stop at book 1. But more than likely, I'll probably like it, because I've been really into paranormal series recently. And it was only, you see that? $3, son. $3. So this next group I'm about to show you is of the same series. And they're going to look a little different because I bought them in separate places and at separate times. And that is the Percy Jackson series. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I've already read 1. I loved it. I have 2. And I had 2 first. And it's not going to be a part of this series because I bought 2 years ago. Because I love the first movie. So I said, oh, I'm going to read the second book. You know, you guys, after I read this one, I really don't understand what happened. What happened? This is a really good book. What were they thinking with that first movie? Anyway, let's not get into it. I love this book, and I cannot wait to continue on with this series. It's going to be amazing. And I have $3. For $2. And $5, another $1 still. They are $7.99 in the store. $7.99. Boom. Boom. $3 for like the price of one. Let's just be honest. Your girl killed. I was in the mood to look for something that was a little bit off the cuff from what I usually will read, and I just wanted to find something that I wasn't sure about. And I heard about this book, but I was like, I don't know. I was looking up authors who were going to be at Y'all Fest and Utopia, and I think it's BookCon, and this name popped up, and I was like, who is that? And I found out she wrote Dorothy Must Die, and I heard a lot of awesome reviews about this, and so again, I started by having gotten into it, but I really am enjoying it, and it's on my list. I'm gonna get it, but it really is a good book, and it's by Danielle Page, and she did an awesome job with this alternate universe, this weird Dorothy world, and as soon as I read it, I will give y'all a review. I love it, love it, love it. I really feel like I'm the last person on this train. But everybody was talking about for the month of October, and so I got really, really interested in it, so I ordered it, and it finally came in, and I picked it up in my local Barnes & Nobles, and it is The Dividers by Libra Bray, and I have nothing to say. I haven't really started reading it yet, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it read before October, but if not, it's gonna be I can't believe I'm gonna do a TBR this early, but my 2006 October TBR will be The Dividers, but if not, I'll get it read before then, because there is a second book and I do want to read that too, but I'm not gonna purchase that book till I've read this one. Hearts crossed. So the next book I want to tell y'all about is another graphic novel, and it's of a series that I have not read. I have every book of this series, but I have not read it yet. I'm waiting to read it with someone else, and if you want to read it with me, please let me know, because I really, really want to read it, but I just don't have the motivation to read it at the moment, and that is Vampire Academy. I wanted to get I was really, really having a horrible book hangover, or just reading slump, whatever you call it, after I got through reading Illuminae. I love Illuminae so much. It felt like nothing really was up to par, nothing felt exciting, and so I was reading little things here and there to kind of get me excited again about reading into another world, different story, and I did read this, and it hyped me up a little bit. Was it the best thing I've ever read? You should read it. You should look at my review on Goodreads and see how I felt about that. But I did get Vampire Academy, and I'm really glad I did. Also, finally, if you saw in my library haul, I got this book's library haul, and I told you I wouldn't read it until I had it brand new, because I think it was missing pages, it was scruffy. I couldn't get myself to hold it in my hands, much less read it. And that is Crown of Midnight. I finally got it. As you can see, I also got a bookmark. I started in on it, but yet again, I didn't make a dent. It is on my list of things to read before the year's out. Hopefully. Like, I really want to get this book read this year. But, I mean, we only have 1 year left. I mean, 1 month left, excuse me. So, hopefully I will get Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas read by the month of December. It can be done. This is the newest book I purchased just recently for Black Friday, and that was The Red Queen. And I got it at Barnes & Noble, so this is actually a signed copy. I moved the sticker because the sticker was very inconvenient in the place that I was getting it in. You know, here's where it was signed. And it's super pretty though, like just how it's made. I like that, and that inside is really pretty. So people are telling me this book is gonna be everything to me. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm trying to resist the urge of purchasing anything else this month, but 40% off. Can I resist it? Can I? I don't know. And I have a lot of books I gotta purchase for the month of December for something that I'm entering in. And I'll tell y'all more about that in another video, but y'all, that's my book haul. Y'all made it. Y'all made it. So tell me if you've read any of these books, either in part 1 or part 2, and tell me which one you think I should be reading. I love you. I need you, honey. I love you. I do. And it's more than you'll ever know. Woo! It's for sure. You can always count on my love. Forever.